Okay, I don't know how the sound balance is going to be. That's one of the major reasons I'm doing this. So I'm gonna refill these shards right here. We're gonna start with Mulgore. We'll do Blackrock Mountain. So basically, what I'm doing right here is I have all these warlocks. All right, and I need to get them shards for the week. I do this a lot on Sunday or Tuesday. Figured I would stream because it's very boring to do. Alright, so I don't really need food. I don't take any damage doing this. One other thing that I have been doing lately is I've been looking over their gear to see if any of them have like big gaps in their gear and getting them like better int gear and stuff, because it's annoying when I'm summoning people that I run out of mana sometimes. Yeah. And I'll do a summon real quick so you can see that. Let me see. Get my Discord up. Invite. Promote. Convert to raid. Invite. And we put the raid as invite all so everyone can invite. And we do this. So I just make this giant raid group with everyone in it, basically. And I log on to who I need to summon people to. So I'm grabbing him a summon there. Right. And then I would trade him when he comes in, but I don't charge people my guilds. The game audio is not working so well. Properties, simple audio listen. Is it just that the game is... Yeah, the game is just super quiet. That makes sense. Alright. So I just want to look at what they have for their gear. I'm also going to just post that I'm streaming. Where's the link? Fortunately, my Discord is very dead, so I don't have to look hard to find a link. I just scroll up like literally 2 seconds. Alright. So we were going to do him. I want to do Dire Maul. And I got to do this in a really weird way because I have to replace them when they're going to get shards. They have to have a warlock there so they can get summoned back, or they'd have to walk back all the way there, because it's very difficult for like a level 20 to get into Dire Maul by himself. So I basically have to have my high level character walk them there and kill everything because they aggro everything. It's very annoying. So instead of doing all of that, I just summon them. Summon a replacement warlock who takes their spot. I have a couple that are an exception. This guy can very easily fly to where he needs to go to get more shards. So I have him do that, and then he just hearths back. He used to be able to hearth to here, so he would go to Crossroads, but now I have someone dedicated at Crossroads, so I don't need to do that. This one's going to need a summon replacement. This one's going to need a summon replacement. I don't want to get rid of these. I'd have to get them summoned back. I could get them summoned back by some people I know who do summoning now. It wouldn't be that hard to get them summoned back, but I already have this whole system set up. So basically, what I do is I'll log out here and here. I'm going to log into one of these 2 warlocks that I have that are both level 20. And they both have a bunch of shards. And they're going to be part of the group. Right, like this. Yeah, whatever. Convert to raid. I'll make a new group. I'll have to combine them later. Alright, so we go Dire Maul. This guy can instantly log out. Dire Maul. Am I even streaming? I am. I have been live. There's no one's watching. Okay. And we summon Betsy here. And Betsy will sit where he's standing. And then he can go back to get his shards filled. Also, I don't have to rely on other people to do this. I can just any time of the day, and I can get my shit back up. And in the meantime, if I need like an emergency summon, like someone really needs a summon, I could just log on to these three, and it's my summoning service never going down. So he takes his place. He hurts. Go back to Lakeshire. Okay. And we all log off, and we can do this for another one. Right. And then the other one we were going to do is Black Rock Mountain. So we got to replace that. And the problem is if I run out of shards, I can't do this. They would just have to hearth. So I can't get one of my other summons out there, which is annoying. And also, this works really great because even though Dire Maul, I know some people who summon a Dire Maul, and it's probably the easiest place to get summoned to in the game. You know, there's not a lot. Oh, and this person's actually still here. So this is why I did this one last week. So I actually don't need to summon them there, which is nice. That saves me a shard. Not that it really matters much. We'll log out on these two. And you can see like down in the corner of my screen is all my stuff. Okay. And they'll log out. All right, so now we got our warlocks, and then we got this one heading there, and then I can head there on we can log into our three. We have this one we're filling, this one, and this one. And then I'll go to Wolfie, my mage. So these two guys are ready. So I can have them follow. Go assume the position. Meanwhile, I'm going to be over here doling out the gear. So I'm going to try and get these guys a little bit better gear. Not these guys so much. These guys are probably fine, but my last batch of warlocks literally has nothing, like is wearing like nothing. So I have like 400 mana, and it's very annoying. I run out of mana very fast when I'm summoning, and I have to sit there and life tap like an idiot. So I really want to fix that. So these guys are going to stand here. This guy's on his way. I'm going to grab this cape that I got. And I'm going to look at their gear. And I'm going to make any replacements that I want to make. So I got some of them Emberstone staffs, as you can see. From just going through dead mines to level them. I got them those. But some of them I did not get them anything. So he doesn't have any pants. So we'll go to cloth. We go like 15 to, they're usually like 22, 21. All right. And we want to go. So I'm going to get, he needs a cape. All three of them need capes. None of them have backs. Okay. I'll go with back. I have one. This is a chest. I basically just want intellect. I don't really want anything else. Any amount of intellect helps. Check all these before I go down. Eagle. I don't buy anything that's expensive. If it's like more than 1 gold, I'm not buying it. It's such a minor convenience that it's not really worth it. Okay. None of them are gonna have heads. That's just how that works. Or necks. I could get shoulders, but none of the shoulders are gonna do shit. So, shirt, all right, chest. So he's got Corsair's overshirt. He got Eagle and Warm Winter Road. I do have one chest, so I'm gonna give that to them. We have bracers we want. I do this for like one of them every week. Owl. Owl is actually perfect. That's what I want. Right. I'll buy that. Why not? Hands. None of them have any hands that are worth anything. Owl. I usually don't buy stuff that are more expensive, but I don't give a shit right now. Owl. And I'll grab these eagle ones, whatever. Spirit and intellect is pretty much all I would ever want on these. I do need legs for these guys. I don't think any of these guys have legs. Spirit is not great. Our natural, we don't really want natural regeneration, actually. No. No. And obviously I'm not going to spend, like, I'm not going to buy twink gear. Yeah, I'm not buying any of this stuff. What about, like, if we go to 12? Willow pants and monkey? No. Okay. And that's about it. I guess I could go belts waist for these. Bright belts is actually pretty good. Sears belts is just as good because I don't care about stamina. We'll buy 2 Sears belts. Of the owl. Yeah, I don't care. I'd actually rather have intellect. That would be insane if I got them, the Keller's girdles. I've considered like twinking the shit out of all of them just for fun, like having them just be like fully wearing twink gear, but it would be such a huge waste of money. But it would be pretty funny. Right, so I get all this decent int gear. Every time I like do this, I try and get some int gear for some of them. And eventually they'll have pretty okay stats. A lot of them actually like have all their gear broken and shit, and they're like sitting out there with like 400 mana. I could make like spider silk feet for all of them pretty easily. So they're gonna all repair their gear. This guy's just gonna delete this. Probably. No, I'll just wear it, whatever. This guy's, he's just blacksmithing right now. Where's the guy that does it? It's hard to see. If it's hard for you to see, it's very hard for me to see what's going on over here. Okay, so this guy needs to hearth back, so he doesn't need to fly. Neither of these guys need to fly. Okay. Trousers. Yeah, just repair those. And I also want to kind of get them them fashionable. I want to get them all like different robe, every one of them. That I think that'd be cool because I made them all match originally, and that didn't seem cool to me. And that guy's gonna wear the Corsair overshirt, Kulthozuer A, till the end of time, because even though it's not good, it's just spirit, and it doesn't know intellect. I think it really matches the Booty Bay theme. It makes him look like a pirate, so I want him to look like a pirate. It's best in slot fashion spec. I don't know. Deal with it. Alright, who's in what group, though? Everyone's in a different group or some shit? Okay. Alright. Got water. I don't need any mana gems or anything like that. Alright, cool. I'm going to take these and move them because I'm going to be doing some multi-block stuff to get them to do their thing. Okay. Alright. We will trade. And he needs gloves. I wonder what do these look like? The green tips. I like Buccaneer gloves of the eagle. That'll match his thing a little better. Same thing. Needs a belt. He doesn't need wrists. Give him that. Yeah, he needs the cloak. All these shoes. I'm gonna price out how much it takes to make a spider silk one. Okay, F. He needs a belt. Needs dresses. Which one do these look like again? It is important that I know what they look like. I think that'll go good. Actually, what does this look like? Oh no, this will go much better. With this. There we go. And then I'll give him some gloves. I don't really care that everything's optimal in every slot, as long as they're like wearing something each slot that's gonna give them some stats. It'll be better. See, they already have like more mana and shit. All right. We open their inventories, and this is how many shards they have. We can also look right here to see how many shards they have at their number they can carry. And then I'm going to take my shoes off that make me run faster because I don't want to actually just outrun these guys all the time. It would be cool to get them each minor boot speed just for this, but it would be kind of annoying because it does cost a bit of money to do that. And now I can press F1 to have them all follow me. Get myself some mana. Oh, I already got some shit going on. Okay. Oh, I got some spirit. Okay. And now basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around and they're going to soul drain people while I kill them. It's very, very easy. I can basically scorch everyone and they press 7 is their key to soul drain. So. Like that. There we go. And then I press F1 again, have them follow. Yes. Huh? And just cranking the soul gems. So it's very easy. I can get 3 at once, like this. Usually I have this place to myself, but sometimes there's people there. Come on. They're too far away. Yeah, watch the health. Make sure people don't attack them. I try and attack with my mage first and get aggro on all of them. So they don't get attacked. And I gotta watch their mana too, because since they're basically back-to-back casting Soul Drain, they will run out of mana. Alright. If someone else wants to summon in my guild. I normally, if I'm filling shards, I won't summon people because it's annoying to have to like completely stop. But if it's someone in my guild and they need it for something like, especially like Mulgore sucks to get to, I'll just do it. But I'm not gonna like sit there and wait. Sometimes people will be like, ask for a summon, and then I'll like change over, and they'll be like, all right, in 10 minutes, and I'm like, please. Oh well, he survived. It's very rarely they will survive that. I'm gonna go up here and kill Yowler too. He'll always survive a Scorch. Basically, I don't think I can kill him with Scorch unless I crit. So I basically don't. I'll just fireball him. But otherwise, Fire Spec's really good for this because I just do a massive amount of damage with Scorch. I just like blast people. I do Scorch and Fire Blast like all day. It's very quick. Alright, like these guys aren't gonna get cast off. I just chain kill them. As long as these guys are close enough. There we go. Like they're not close enough to this one. Since I started soul draining first, he'll actually attack them, which is annoying. And while I'm walking, they can soul life tap and use their abilities and shit to put demon armor up so they get some of their health back. Wow. He survived. Alright. And Yowler will, like, survive pretty much anything but a fireball. Oh no. Sometimes they get resist, too, so it's good to, like, watch them to make sure they're not getting resisted. Alright, so this guy's attacking him because they actually hit first. Just go watch your health, because when they die, obviously that's like a huge time waste. Come on. Die. And these guys, the bashers, will also like interrupt and knock them over, which is annoying because oftentimes they'll interrupt exactly when I was about to kill them, meaning they won't get their shard. Oh, come on. Oh, he's level 22. That makes sense. Okay. Huh. Oh, shit. Let's put this on somewhere else. I was having my macro. I was actually like, I have a macro to get invited to our raids on these guys, and I was spamming it by accident because it's actually one of the clickable things. Oh, whoops. Fireballs, whatever. See? So that guy didn't get a soul shard because Dickhole kicked him as I was killing him. Didn't have time to react. Alright. This guy can actually go back. So let's do that. So first I make sure the area is fully clear. So let's just get 4 more too. Because then we can do 2. At a time. It'd be a little easier. Because I don't have to stop twice in a row. Because then I would kill 4 and then stop. Because I kind of got to go meet them too. Because they're going to get summoned to the inn. So I like kill my way to the inn usually. There we go. So I got 2. Let's kill these guys. And just fill this guy real quick. And then I'll have all 3. I can replace... Normally I'll have some that need like 20 and then some that need like way less. So I will alternate and stuff. But if they're this close, I can just very quickly kill a bunch of extra people. Real fast. Like run back, kill this guy. And I can get this guy pretty much full right here while I'm walking back. They'll probably end up saving me time overall. Because like I said, it's very convenient because the inn's right there for me to meet them when I'm right here. I need just 3. I'll kill 3 boars on the way down. I like their shards to be filled to the brim. I don't want them to be like missing 1 when they get back. Just for completionism's sake. Okay, and I'll kill this boar. And we got 3 of them done. Okay. Alright. So this guy can hearth back and be instantly there. Because that's how he's set up. But these other 2 need to get summon brigaded back. We'll walk over to the inn so they can log out instantly. I want that Arcanite transmute that he's talking about in my guild, but I'm not going to go get it. Venom Phantom says hello. Hello. I don't know how long that's been there. It's kind of hard to look at chat when you get a chat like every 10 minutes. You can't just like be like looking there watching. Okay. So we're going to log out here and here. Oh, actually, I just logged out everywhere because I still have my thing set. Oopsies. Anyway, dire mall, dire mall, dire mall. Okay. So these guys are in dire mall. Taxi B is the guy. He's the guy. We summon him. Summon the guy. And he's back with full shards. Looking classy. I forgot to give my money. That's one of the steps. I'll give it to Betsy. I always forget to give my money. Because they don't need any money anymore. 34.87. Sometimes I go get it midweek if I need it, but most of the time I won't. Okay, so he'll stand where Betsy was. And then Betsy will go to the next one. And so like I want to fill this screen right here that my cursor is on right now. Instead of like one of the other ones, they have to be in that spot. So I'll grab someone in that spot. I tried to set it up best so that I'll have like ones that will need equal amount of shards, but it's kind of hard to anticipate. So there's a couple of them that don't really need to get filled all the time. Fortunately, though, I do have Gates of Ankh-Raj one. Pretty much always needs to be filled right now because Ankh-Raj is the big thing. I'll invite him. Invite. And we'll summon Betsy here. And this guy will hearth back. See how he's pretty much empty? My Mulgore one's also pretty much empty. So he's going to come in next. And then I'm going to do the Songflower ones, I think, pretty much empty. So we're going to do a big fill. Okay. He'll go there. Here we go here. And I can toggle whether I'm... Okay. I can toggle whether I'm commanding all the screens at once or not, like sending that input to all the screens, so having scroll lock on or off. So this guy, let's give my gold. Give all my gold to Wolfie before I leave. 1982. 72. He'll get more gold for the flying bit. Because he won't need to come back until I summon some people, so. This guy right here can also fly here. It's just about to grab this guy. Alright, so he's in spot. We have him here. We go to Mulgore, because we're going to have to do that anyway. We invite him to the group and his summoners. And then we'll grab Father Ganja. We wanted a Mulgore summon. And then we'll grab... Oh, we have to put this one person back first. We gotta do that first. Which means I do want to do the money. Alright, so I did the money on Dire Mall, I did the money on Booty Bay. And this would be my Blackrock guy still in Red Ridge. We go to Blackrock. We go to Blackrock. What is he? He has 15 minutes. Not bad. Gimme. And Blackrock Mountain. We gotta get him summoned back before we get the next guy, because if we didn't, we would fuck ourselves. And I have done that before. And it wasn't exactly this, it was something different, but basically I had one shard left so I could summon my replacement warlock out to take his place, and I summoned the replacement warlock out and then got killed, basically. Or actually, it was the replacement warlock had one shard. So I didn't want to refill Kulthozuer's shards. He had one left. I'm like, one left is exactly the right amount. So I summoned him here. And then I summoned this guy back, but I was over at the Null Ridge. I did, and as I was summoning him back, a Null walked over and killed him after the summon went through and used the shard, but before he clicked it. So kind of sucked. All right. So I got this guy's in Red Ridge, Dire Mall's back in Dire Mall, Booty Bay's back in Booty Bay. I do want to get the Mulgore guy back to fill his shards. And we have AQ, so cool. So we'll go out, grab Colt Taxi, and we'll do a quick replacement. This guy might actually end up leaving because there's not going to be another Mulgore Darkmoon Fair for 2 months. And we don't want to just have a summon be useless for 2 months, because I can actually summon this guy to Crossroads and then walk here. It takes like 5 minutes. It's not that bad. But for now, I think tonight I'm going to end up having to summon a bunch of people in my guild. So, all right. And this guy goes to Lakeshire. And these guys log out. They log in Wolfie. See, this is what I'm talking about. This person has no good gear, and it's all broken. They have, like, no bonus int. So they actually have, like, 800 mana. It's very annoying. I need to get these people some gear. Alright, Red Ridge and this one. Okay. Trade. None of their gear is even good. Actually, let's repair first. So I can turn scroll lock back on, press F1, they all follow me. This guy's not in the group, so I'll invite him. Pressing my invite macro. Tries to, it's just, I use macros in Hotkey and I don't use anything else. I don't want to use a bunch of like programs or like any program that requires subscription. So for safety, I'm just going to have all these guys repair before I take their money. I don't like having the little red thing there, even if the gear's not really doing me any good because it doesn't really give me anything. So see, these guys all are pretty empty. So I try to get them 3 in at a time that have a pretty similar amount of shards. I will take his money to 47. Turn scroll lock off when I trade. I always forget to do that. 152. Okay. This one's 42. 98. 38. Sometimes when I summon myself too, like any of these guys, I'll just take their money. I'm there a lot of the times, so. But I try and remember to do it when I'm doing this. I literally never do, though. I think this is the first time I've actually gotten every single warlock thus far. They trade me their money while I was doing this. Oh shit. Might as well. No. 50. I don't know how much it costs to fly back. He has to fly back, so he needs money. If I get him to Darnassus without any money, I have to go give him money, and that's annoying. Okay, so turn scroll lock back on. Have them follow me. Open up their bags so we can see. We're just gonna, again, we're gonna like fill all 3 of them because they're so close. Then I'll do my last 3, which I don't have to do all 3 of because 2 of them are like pretty much full. I try and not do the ones that are like full, like have like 80 shards. It's a huge waste of time because if they use like 10 shards in a week, I'm only gonna have to fill them every like 10 weeks. But I like to have everyone full too because it just makes me feel squeaky and clean, you know, to have everything be just done. I like how it feels on my skin. So I'll probably even fill the guy that like literally summons me to Crossroads like once a week. He's literally never gonna run out of shards before Classic WoW's over. But you know. Die. And then I might work on a team of like a warlock mage priest, I think. At some point. I think it'd be cool to have. I don't know what they're gonna do with Classic after this. I'm probably not gonna continue all these accounts in a Burning Crusade. But that could be the kind of thing where maybe someday down the road, if I want to make more content for Classic, I can just pay for a month of those accounts or whatever if I'm like gonna do stuff. I'm kind of hoping they keep some version of Classic open. I think it would be a good idea because there's a lot of people who wanted to play Classic not for the whole progression through all the expansions, but they literally just wanted to play Classic. Like, they just like this version of the game, the PvP, etc. I'm sure there's someone out there that like the PvP and talents of Classic is what they want to do. Like, they want to just get better at that. Keep playing that, keep playing Warsun Gold, what, blah, 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 whatever. So, those kind of people probably would be sad if they like got rid of Classic service and made everything Burning Crusade again. And then again, they're like doing basically what they did the first time, which is moving everyone forward constantly. I'm excited to retry the Burning Crusade, but I do want some semblance of my characters to always kind of exist in Classic. I think doing a copy would be great, because then I'd be able to keep my characters in their Classic state. Like, it'd be really cool to keep them in the state that they were when, you know, for whatever, like I was done Nax. So like, right before they copy it, maybe get a lot of stuff done. So I just have these like characters permanently. Oops, can't get a shard. And anytime someone doesn't get a shard, it's always whoever has the least amount of shards, and it just like exacerbates that. Come on. He has no mana, that's why. This is another reason why I want them to all have a lot of mana. Yeah, it literally is the one with the least amount of shards. Oh shit. Keep forgetting. They did that. This guy's gonna see him. I wasn't kidding when I said like the one with the least amount of shards is always the one who doesn't get a shard if anyone doesn't get a shard. Always. Alright, this alpha would probably survive a scorch. So we'll do that. This guy would too. Do that. The only relevant talent the warlocks have is that they can life tap for more. Usually I'm just like life tapping when they're moving. They also can resist too, and that's really annoying when like they resist like several times in a row, and it's the one warlock with the least amount of shards, which means I'm gonna have to be here for longer. Because obviously, if one of the ones who had more shards gets it, if I plan on doing them all, it wouldn't really affect much. It wouldn't affect how many I have to kill. This one's not gonna be a one route. I'm gonna have to go around a little. And it makes sense that Kulthozuer G, who conveniently had the least shards, is the one that's running out of mana first because he has terrible gear. All my third set of warlocks have really bad gear. But the Ankiraj one is from the same set, so Kulthozuer is not. He probably has better gear. Back then, when I did Dead Mines, I was like, "Hey, Dawson Daniels," I was having them take the gear, like the rings and stuff, to get a little extra mana. But then after, when I was leveling them later, I was like, I'm not having them take gear. Like, I'll just give it to whoever's. I usually had someone else with me, because if you're gonna power run like 3 people power level, you might as well do another one. Okay, just okay. Don't soul drain. How are you, Dawson? I've been streaming a lot. Trying. And I just life tap these guys into the fucking ground every single time and hope that no one hits them. Get pretty close. So this is 3 and 3. I can do 9, and it doesn't take me that long. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. That'll actually be a good test of that, because I say it doesn't take a long time. I've never actually timed it out, but I'm basically timing it out right now. So these guys are pretty empty. Okay. Alright. Gotta answer that. Someone else wants to summon, but I actually can't summon right now. I'm gonna kill these guys right here. Turn scroll lock off. Okay. Just letting you know that I'm gonna be 2 minutes. I never want to fill my shards, but then I actually go do it, and it's like super easy. It takes like no time at all. I'm always like, ugh. I'll go fill all my shards, and then I do it, and it takes me 20 minutes, and they're like full for like 2 weeks. It's like really, really easy. This system I have set up is like pretty sick. So I can have to go get COVID test tomorrow. What about you? Well, that fucking sucks. I have to work tomorrow. I just like took like a week vacation-ish. It wasn't really... It's kind of vacation. I don't know. We just like did stuff. We didn't like go anywhere. It like day trips vacation. It was actually pretty fun. Oh my god, they're trying to kill Kulthozuer. Trying to kill him. They're trying to keep him down. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close, so I'm gonna go this way instead. Kill all these guys and it should be good enough. Kulthozuer needs the most. Okay. It's like 8 more. The real question is when I summon him, do I do it with this warlock or Kulthozuer? Because Kulthozuer, it's harder to get shards on that guy. Okay, 2 more. And I'm right back to the meeting spot. I just walk back this way. Come on, step on the gas. There we go. Last shard. I've given them all the money they need. So what we do for this one, a little different, is this guy goes in a Darnassus portal. Make sure not to click it on anyone else, like an idiot. And then these guys, I will go back and do the whole summon thing that I was doing. Really sucks. Pretty much everyone in my house works in restaurant. Yeah, it does suck. I work at a hospital, and I work with someone who works in a grocery store, someone who works in office, and someone who works in construction. So, office and construction, not so much a risk. Office and grocery store and hospital, definitely a risk. So, there's that. Where is this coming in? Where's he at? That's Thizen, right? I don't know who anyone is. I keep track of all these fucking alts, dude. For sure it's, oh, it's Ganja. Is he on anything? Ganja, what alt are you on? Aging Ganja. Everyone's gonna want to get their Dark Moon Fair shit on, so. So this guy can fly to Talonberry. Okay, so he just needs like 730. Ugh, and now he can instantly log out, so we do this whole thing again. We get everyone back. We got Mulgore, Mulgore, Mulgore. I'm very surprised I haven't, like, gotten sick yet. I'm happy, obviously, I haven't. But, I'm, like, semi-immune compromised. I don't even know. Like, I'm not, like, technically have been tested to be immune compromised, but I do take medication that does compromise your immune system. And I definitely get sick more than I used to, so... So this one's back. I'm back. And we're gonna replace him with, we're gonna go to SM, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's just fill everything. Let's just be exhaustive about it. Cause I don't like to waste like shards. I don't like to waste these guys' shards to like replace guys who have like 95. But I'm also crazy about things being perfect. So I want this guy to be full. I don't want anyone to have any money, and I want them all to be full. See, like, this person has 95 shards. There's, like, almost no reason for me to do this. This is stupid. I'm going to give him 5 shards, and I'm going to summon him back. I'm gonna use more shards than I'm gonna do. But, you know, whatever. I'm a crazy person sometimes, so. Wee. I work in a hospital too. I'm lucky I've not caught it yet, but it's still kind of worrying. Yeah. I had a bunch of my family members like super worried about me originally at the start of the pandemic because they were like, "You're gonna get sick and die," and I was like, "I'll be fine." I take a lot of precautions. I make sure that I don't do it. I won't go see anyone who has COVID like in person. My job doesn't necessitate that I actually like touch patients pretty much ever. Like there's things I can do that are hands-on, but they're not a necessity for my job typically, and I'm not going to do those, especially if there is a risk of COVID. I wouldn't do that stuff. So, hello, Chris and Christian. How are you doing? I hope the responses to like stuff is not super delayed. Sometimes that's the case. I tried to put it on low latency so things wouldn't be super delayed, but you never know. So Kulthozuer, we're coming back. This guy have any money? I bet he has 30 gold. Righteous. All right, so we've replaced these two, and then we're gonna get Desalos, I think, is one of the last ones. Unfortunately, for our last batch, I only have 2 warlocks that can get back without needing replacement. Meaning that my last batch I'll always have to do one and the other. But fortunately, one of them's missing like 4 shards and the other one's missing like 10. So those will be super quick. Do you still play Don't Starve? I played it like a couple weeks ago, but largely no. I don't really play that game. I don't really like playing Don't Starve together very much. So we'll do Desalos next. And that's kind of where they've taken the direction is. I work directly with patients, and I work directly on the floor in like a clinical position. It's just I don't really have to do any kind of hands-on assessments. Typically, any kind of assessment I'm doing is an interview, questions, education, things like that. So I don't really need to see patients. I do work in a department that they do have to usually see the patients. They'll go into the patient's rooms, but because of the whole COVID thing, they haven't really been doing that. They've just been having like nursing and janitorial staff and stuff. It depends, like on the hospital. I work at a couple hospitals. Nursing a lot of times is taking over a lot of stuff that needs to be done in the room for other jobs because they have to go in the room to administer medication. So when they're going to go in the room, they'll do stuff like food service, environmental services stuff. They'll do that in the room. Like they'll bring in trays and they'll clean the room and things like that because otherwise you'd have to have 2 people go in a COVID room and expose 2 people rather than 1 since they already have to go in anyway. We're not going to have environmental services going in and administer meds, so it makes sense that the nursing can do it. It's like Armageddon. Like we're training our astronauts to drill. And in Armageddon they trained drillers to astronaut. Really stupid, but yeah. Okay. Right, so we have SM and we have Desalos here, and they're both replaced. So scroll lock back on, follow Wolfie. And I like single player Don't Starve a little better, just based on the game. So if anything, I'm going to play that. And I also really like Hamlet and Shipwrecked, and I don't like that they kind of expanded in 2 different directions. And like stop doing Hamlet and then Shipwrecked content and Don't Starve together. I don't like that they did that at all. It's kind of weird. See, these guys both don't really need shards, so this part will be really quick. And then the last guy needs more shards than both of these guys, but not that many, I think. Oh, fuck. I always do that. They obviously can't port all the Don't Starve together, or all the Don't Starve content to Don't Starve together. I just like how big the world's, like the amount of content has become in standard Don't Starve. Like I like the Hamlet and all that stuff. You can like make all the buildings and like villages. And do you play any current WoW or just classic? I'm playing just classic. I don't really like retail. So we're gonna grab 5 shards and then switch this person back. What am I doing with my life is the real question. Like, why am I doing this? Why do I have to fill the shards of these 2 people who I don't think I've ever gone below 70 shards on either of these characters. They just do such a low amount of summoning, but I can't not fill their shards, right? Like every time I do it, and they just never use them all. Alrighty, we're already done. I enjoyed Legion. I don't really enjoy BFA. So I basically, my story is that I'll probably go over this more in details, maybe in like a video if someone cares someday. I plan on doing like my classic story video when classic's over. But in vanilla, I played vanilla probably, I think, about halfway through. It's hard to tell because I was younger, so I wasn't really aware of exactly what state of the game was, because it took me so long to get to 60. I didn't rush to 60, and then I was like, oh, ZG's out and play that. So I don't really know what was out when I started playing. But anyway, when I got to I got actually to level 58 like as the Burning Crusade came out. So basically it took me about a year or so of playing to get to like 58. But I wasn't playing 24/7 because again, I was pretty young. I wasn't allowed to play WoW much more than like an hour a day. When you're playing an hour a day, understandably, it takes a very long time to get to level 60, especially because, like, again, I was younger, so I wasn't very efficient with all this stuff. I wasn't like sitting there trying to figure out the most efficient way to possibly level, like some people, do now, including me. So I got to level 658, like basically, right as the Burning Crusade came out, and I played Burning Crusade. And I got to level 70 Burning Crusade because, I was like 14 or whatever when that came out pretty quickly. And then I did do some raiding, but I never really joined a raiding guild. I was in a guild that was like a social guild most of this time. So I didn't really do a lot of raiding because they didn't have a raid team. So I just raided with pugs and I did Karazhan. I don't remember doing any other raids. I did actually do like AQ and ZG and stuff at level 70. But we didn't really get anywhere because those were just like pickup groups, again, like pug groups that didn't really know any of the fights. They just wanted to like fuck around. And then I didn't really do any PvP or anything. All right. Invite. Yeah, this guy needs like 70. Dark Moonfire. Need to actually make one. Crossroads. I need to make a macro real quick for this guy because I actually have never summoned anyone here for money. Summon you. Crossroads. There we go. And guy Lakeshire. Jonathan Guerrero says hi. That's really cool. I've never played Burning Crusade. I joined a cat. I've played a bit of new classic, but it was such an adjustment for me to stop. Yeah, it's like crazy different. After Burning Crusade, I played Wrath to like level 78 or something, and then I like stopped. I was like a mage. I was a troll mage the whole time. Okay, so this one's done, and this one's Red Ridge. These are our last two. Fill these and be done. And then basically Wrath, like I know that like the rating got better, but like I said, I didn't really raid much. So I didn't really know, like, get that rating was getting better or anything. Oh, you have no money. My sweet summer child. Here, have some money. Get yourself some repairs so you're not red. Yeah, this one is usually this the guy stick a place where I need to summon myself exclusively or like sometimes guild members, so. I watch your Don't Starve. Great. But I quit like at like level 78 or 76 or 75 or something. I wasn't even max level in Wrath. The reason I quit is because it was getting really, like, the community was getting really toxic. People were just like really shitty. I quit because like twice in a day, basically, I would join a group to do dungeons or whatever. I don't know, like I was like leveling, so whatever the leveling dungeons were, I would join a group and then I would go to do dungeons and someone would like kick me from the group because their like friend who's like 2 levels higher could come in and they'd do it slightly faster with them. It just kind of got like that where because summoning stones and you could get people right to the dungeon, people were just, they didn't give a shit. If they could complete the dungeon 5 minutes faster by kicking you midway and like ruining like all your day, they would do it. It's kind of what it felt like for it was like becoming. So I just quit. Like I just like didn't renew my subscription that month. So I'm just like, fuck it. I like used to get game cards at GameStop for like 2 months and mine was like up in like 10 days. So I'm like, I'm not buying a new one. I just like uninstalled the game. Literally never looked back. I'm weird like that. I like don't get addicted to things. I can pretty much stop things whenever I want. Like the second something like isn't fun, I'm like, bye. Like, not that I do give up things easy. That is a problem I have. So it's definitely like something I need to work on for like hobbies sometimes. But, you know, it also is nice to just be able to be like, you know what, this isn't fun. I'm not doing it. Because that's what I'm like. I won't like be like, I have to play, I have to do this. But I want to specify that it's not like the first sign of resistance I quit all the time. Like, you know, there's a lot of things I did in Classic, even that were like nightmare level hard and like were driving me to the edge. But I was like, I got to get this done. This isn't going to be the end for me. Like the Scepter quest was really hard, but I was like, no, I'm doing it. Nothing's going to stop me from doing this quest. I did it. I quit WoW because my GF was mad. I spent too much time on it. It's 2013. Yeah, I can see that. I'm very fortunate in that I'm in a situation where I can play a lot and the people that I'm with understand and aren't mean to me about it. Because I definitely do play this game like a lot. Like even I could see how it would be too much and that'd be very frustrating to be with someone who's like playing this game like all the time. But I think hobbies are really, really important. And I try and not be crazy about it. But I mean, it's like a full-time hobby. Wow. If you want to like do stuff like raid. Like I raid on like 2 characters. I'm raiding like 4 nights a week. Like 4 nights a week I'm like, I'm busy, I can't do stuff. And then, you know, I have work and other stuff. So it's not like I'm completely free the other days a week, so. Certainly does take a lot of time on my schedule. Stop resisting, please. My God, right. But I bet if I got her to play, she would love it. Married now. She started playing DSD with me and got a little addicted. Explaining how WoW was similar and she felt bad. I mean, you could play Don't Starve casually 1 day a week and it'd be fine. It's very difficult to casually play WoW and get really anything done. I mean, I guess it depends on like what your goals for the game are too. Like if your goal is to like raid and like get good gear and like PvP, you can't play 1 day a week. Like rank 14, like if you're going for rank 14, I get how that's an insane thing to ask your significant other to be like, yeah, I'm going to be playing WoW 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for the next 3 months. And I'm basically going to have to be at the computer. I can't like hang out with you. So that's crazy. I get that. Some people like because of COVID weren't working. So it worked out that they basically just replaced their like full-time job with like full-time WoW. But like I'm working. Sometimes I'll work like 40 hours a week or more. And to be like, I'm also going to play video games 40 hours a week and ignore you. Played nonstop before my husband moved with me. Every time I finish work, I go on a raid. Yeah, basically like even retail or classic, like raiding is you have to get your lockouts. I guess in retail you really only have to do whatever like the most recent raid is, but in classic you basically have to do Molten Core. You have to do all the raids if you're really in a hardcore guild the whole time because there's items you're gonna get in Molten Core that are still good throughout the entire expansion. Same with Blackwing Lair. Like there's items from Blackwing Lair that are literally good. The only thing I think you can just truly drop is Oni, and you technically Oni bag is like best in slot for bags. So now she's more insane where her son can't just put down a controller if she's playing an MMO. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's very important to have hobbies, and a really good significant other would understand that and not interrupt your hobbies. If it becomes unhealthy, that's when you definitely need to step in. Like if they're actually like suffering from it. If someone has a hobby that they really enjoy, it's like entertaining them. Like I'm down for that. Like if my significant other wanted to like read or like, I don't know, do some other hobby, repair cars like 4 hours a day, every day, but was like super psyched about it and talking about it all the time and how fun it was, I wouldn't be like, you need to spend more time with me. I don't know why you're repairing cars all the time. I think that's really shitty to be like that. Besides, we can spend time together while I play WoW. Like we can put something on to watch in the background and hang out and talk and stuff while I play WoW. Not a big deal. Cool, Texi Eye. All right, and all my shards are done. But yeah, like it's to the point where like I don't even know if I'm gonna continue in the Burning Crusade, and that's not just because like I don't like the Burning Crusade. That's because to commit to like playing it, right? Like to get to level 70 and start raiding, I'm basically committing to kind of raiding. And it's weird to be like, okay, so for the next 4 years, I'm gonna be busy every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night for 4 hours while raiding. Like that's like 12 hours a week minimum. And that's just like raiding or getting your mats or whatever for consumables. Like that's not including like leveling alts. Like there's so much stuff I could do. If I had an infinite amount of time, I would never run out of stuff to do in this game. Like I have a list of things to do and it's not even close to done. Like I could probably play this game another 100 hours a week for the next year and still not be done all the things that are like on my like extended wish list of things that I would like to do during Classic. Raiding hurt my life more than love life. Yeah, work life. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't really affect my work life because I'm just going to work anyway. But it definitely affects my sleep a little because there's times where it's like we're doing a raid and it's supposed to go to 10, it goes to 12, and I'm like not going to leave the last hour of raid, and then I end up going to bed later than I should have. I'm not going to leave you there. Go back to Redridge. I summoned to next Songflower. Okay. I was already in a good relationship situation when I started playing Classic WoW, so she understands. I was like, I'm gonna play Classic WoW, you're never gonna see me again. Okay, thanks. And then like there's like pockets of time where I like have been playing nonstop, and then there's pockets of time where I like play like 2 hours a week. So it really depends on like what I currently got going on. There we go. Everyone's shards are full. Good God. Now I just need to get my bottom on the character list, these characters, to level 60. Gotta get my team to level 60. I didn't level a team to 60 because I actually had 2 level 60 characters when I started multi-boxing, and if I was originally multi-boxing, it would have been much easier. It took about an hour. It would be much easier if I was originally multi-boxing to have leveled at the same time, but now I'd have to like level them independently or have my mage power level them or whatever by power leveling, so it's just a lot of work. Progression rating in Classic is weird and kind of different because it's technically not even really kind of progression. I mean, you are progressing, but you're progressing through something that's already progressed through, so all the strategies and gear and stuff like that's known. It's like following a map instead of exploring. Alive Bacon says hello. Hello, what's up? Alright. Send this to my bank character. I don't need money on these characters, so we'll do 36. I can afford postage. There we go. And our summoning network is ready. Go do some bookkeeping. Like, as you can see, I have a lot of characters going on. When I was back in the day, I had like 1 character. I had like my mage, that's it. I made this whole like summoning brigade, and then like everyone started doing it basically after I started doing it. So now it's let's delete this. Quit when Black Hand was current content. I don't even know what that is. I literally, the second I stopped playing Wrath, I like, WoW is out of my life. I like logged off one day, uninstalled it. Never bought any more game time, and it was out of my life. Medium hide, 56, probably. Yeah, something like that. I'm very talented in completely dropping a thing. Heavy hide, and for that much. Medium leather. That's not right. Eight and one. 1. It's 3. 29, 330. Okay, that's fine. Do a stack of 8. And then we'll do a stack of 2 times 3. There we go. And sell these. Wrath was really fun. Yeah. I mean, I think I would have really enjoyed it if, like, I had, like, a raiding guild and a community to, like, raid with, but I didn't really have that stuff. I was mostly just, like, chilling by myself. I didn't really know how to get into any of that stuff either. These people, like, killed the market. Like, this is unlike here. They just, like, undercut too much. Why do people undercut this much? Who knows? 2, 2. And go on 91 and 61. This is the secret formula, by the way, to make a shitload of money, is just to sell arrows right now. Oh, Nixie is dropping. Oh. Oh, I should get ready for the fucking. Oh, nice, that's sold. Strike me with lightning, baby. Kickstart my heart. There we go. I gotta get buffs on my characters. Oh, yeah. These are actually like not bad. Like a fresh 60. It's actually like pretty bad. Someone drop a heart, please. I need it. Yeah, I gotta sit in here, over here on this character. I'm watching to see if someone drops a Zandalar heart, whatever the fuck it's called. Thorium bars, 20 of them. And 2. And that's enough. That is all that I need. I think heart goes at like 330, so I should be fine. What are arcane crystals going for today? They were going for 60 gold yesterday. Now they're going for 70. I should have bought some yesterday. I'm gonna wait to see if they go back down. They're gonna go up to 80. I don't actually need them until I get Thunder Fury, so. And I can't get some of the other shit that I need, so. You know. Waiting for that second binding, you know? Yeah, it's crazy that people actually just like drop hearts and stuff without like saying a single thing. I think that's crazy. I would never do that. You're gonna go drop it. Why would you not just be like, dropping a head? Like some kinds of heads up. Jesus Christ. Ah, that's such a, that's way too expensive. Let's stream foil that. Really now. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Delight and bite me. There we go. Get people in this group. Rotary leader. There we go. Now I'm not at 99 shards. I'm gonna hyperventilate. Yeah, heart's coming at 330, so I got some time. I don't know what to do in the meantime. WoW is the game where I have an infinite amount of stuff to do and never want to do any of it. And thus is life. Oh, I can go get some crafting recipes, please. Gotta quit my good gear. Drunkosaurus. Selling stocks runs. I'll stream later when I'm in raid. Be good to stream the raid because then I can watch back to see if I fucked up or not. That's a good way to get better at stuff, is watching yourself do it. Put this back. Oh, yeah, baby. Having multiple accounts in Mage is great. I can Mage portal myself very easily. Could I get a DMF summon? Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel like summoning people. Like I just don't feel like clicking all the things. I'll just like see people like being like looking for summon, and I'm just like, Ugh. Where is it going? Oh no, I was just watching. Like right now, I'm gonna log the fuck off. No bites. Immediately log off. See, DMT. DMT is bad. Don't do DMT. Oh shit, I got it's not. Lorndon. This is how I run my summoning service, by the way. Click, click, and we good. Fuck. No, I wanted Angara. That portal's gonna be gone. I don't even know where I put it. I don't remember. A waste of a fucking portal. I'm dumb. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm way the fuck over here. Whoops. Okay. Oh man, I don't even have the macro. It doesn't even invite this character. This is like not one of my main characters. Not yet, at least. I don't even have like my wraith frame set up properly over here. Ugh. Oh, it's still here. What's up, portal? Nice. Portals last a lot longer than I think they do. And then I can kind of just passively make money on my second screen, which is over here, while I just do stuff. See, like this guy. Boom, 5 gold. Boom, 5 gold. Boom. Instantly, 5 gold. Switching tunes now. Booty Bay, please. I fucking got him. He's ready. Ready to go to Booty Bay. The fuck? Alright, leatherworking. Guardian cloak. I can equip this now. I have all this shit that I don't need. Hell yeah. Bolt of silk cloth, silken thread. God, I have silk cloth. I can make bolts of silk cloth easily. Oh my god, new bow. I'll sell this one. I don't like it when people... Oh my god, everyone in the fucking world is whispering me now. This is why I don't do this. Nah. Like... Join the fucking group so I can tell you when you're ready. I don't get this. Why people are like this. See, he just leaves the raid group. Alright, cool. Bye. You're not gonna summon then. What is happening? People are so annoying. Oh. I forgot that this person wasn't there. Where am I going? I can't multitask this hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this guy because he's not fucking listening to me. It's like, I'll just whisper you when you're online. I'm not gonna have time when just online. It's just annoying. Look, invite. Oh my god, please. What am I? I have 100 people whispering me. The summon game. This is the kind of business I want normally. Like looking for a group. Want to buy SF buffs. Want to buy this buffs. Want to buy that. Want to buy that. I like invited this guy and he like I'll like go to do his thing and he doesn't go up. And go to Booty Bay. Yeah, I forgot that they were on the flight path. That sucks. But yeah, during like this is like prime time to like make a fuckload of money just summoning people. And I like don't even charge people like nearly as much as like I could charge people. Kind of like I'm gonna charge people more kind of way, but in like a people like literally like charge like 10 gold per summon and easily get it. Like I'll be selling summons for 5 gold each, and people will be selling it for 10 gold, and they'll still be going with those people. All right, what are we doing? Guardian cloaks, dusky things, cured heavy hides. Not doing that. This is still good. I need Mossa gates. I'm busy. Join the raid group, dick. Like, no one's selling summons right now, I guess, because there's just people posting, like, constantly and looking for a group. It's actually, like, not that bad for, like, a level of... How many am I... do I... How many did I buy? One by Songflower summons. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. Who's the leader of this group? Kulthozuer CC. Make an error. Two seconds, please. This isn't good content to stream, probably. Me complaining about people I'm summoning who are paying me for the job. It's fucking sick content there. Oh my goodness. Who is this Murph guy? Does he have like full fucking buff? Oh my god, he's like fully buffed. Some people don't even give a shit about their things. Some people are like... People are like weird about joining the raid group. Like, I had a couple of people like that. I'm like, join the raid group, I'll tell you when it's ready. And they're like, I'm not joining. I'm like, okay, then I'm not telling you when it's ready. I have time for this bullshit. These guys are very patient. They're like, you're almost back. That's fine. Whereas I've had people be like, they join like, summon, 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 summon. And I'm like clicking it and they're like, bye. Like, you're too slow. Like, there's a delay between when you click it and how long it takes to cast. What do you want me to do? Please. But I guess it depends on like how fast your guild's clearing. If your guild's really not clearing and like you need the full 2 hours, I get it, because that's how I am, because my guild doesn't clear that fast. Alright. I have fixed the summon that was awry. He has left the raid group. Okay. He's not getting a summon then. Why are people like this? Oh. Yeah. Baby. Okay, I gotta move anything. Raid. Manager. Gotta fix this. Reset. Reset. I want to hide the raid manager. How do I do that? Oh my goodness. This thing's in my way of like any option that might be like hide. Okay. Didn't do anything. Shadow unit frames. Raid. Unit configuration. Enabled units. Raid. Get rid of that. Invite Angara. Hide. There we go. Move anything. Raid manager. Bye-bye. SUF. Enabled units. Raid. Okay. Unlock. Oh, undock. No. Unlock window. Okay. Leave party. Oh my god. Trying to fix all my shit. I'm ready. Is this where it's supposed to be? Where it's blurred? How pissed do you think this guy will be if it... Drop group. After all this, and the guy's in a group. You are in a group. You need to drop the group so you can be summoned. Not rocket science. Like, I'm fully buffed. I need an immediate summon. Doesn't drop group. And like, it's like summon, 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 summon. Damn BRB. It's probably logging back on to like chew me out. Why are people this crazy? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I literally have these guys in Booty Bay, not on the island, so I can get the instant log off. But, you know, I'm not trying to save 12 seconds on my fucking buffs. Like, invites him. Second. Lol. Like, I've had people like get summoned here and then immediately log out and they're like, I'll send you the money on it all. It's like, you don't have like literally like 5 seconds for a trade. Or like this. He's like crazy about like logging in, immediately logs off when I don't immediately invite him. But then he takes like 10 seconds to click on it. So weird. But whatever. And he's gone like that. That's what I do. I like literally like am spamming my log off key as I'm like in the menu. I'm in and I'm out like a demon's whisper. Later. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I was like, why wasn't it appearing? It was because I was in the loot tab. I'm dumb. Looking for group, the Nightmare's Corruption. You're not going to find a group. I'm going to stop streaming because it's hard to talk about. This is not like good right now, but I'm just like summoning people and doing like clerical work, but I'm going to be getting buffs. But thanks for watching. If you did, you know, I'm going to try and stream like Tuesday night, Saturday night for now. Maybe Tuesday, Friday. I haven't really figured out what a good schedule works for me. It's kind of hard to know sometimes. So let's see. Cured hides. Dusky Guardian Cloak.